Fam, what's up? How's everybody doing? Kyle Anderson, Bama Football on YouTube. I appreciate you being in the house. Could I get a roll tide inside the comment box? Today is Thursday. It is March 13th. It is 8 p.m. I am feeling a hell of a lot better. So I wanted to get on tonight to chat with you about the quarterback situation. I also wanted to tell you, if you're up in the southeast area, please be safe for the storms, right? Ron, what's up? I see you inside the comment box. Josh Johnson. Adam, what's up, man? Y'all, I'm going to turn the call-in line on, Adam. So if you want to call in, man, I'm going to have the call-in line. So when you see the call-in line pop on, which looks like this, call in the show. Let me set the stage for a minute. Let me give some shout-outs. Let me try this. I think we can have a little fun tonight. Ron, what's up, man? I see you inside the comment box. What's up, man? Thanks for checking in. We got Josh Johnson coming in. Adam straight up saying, Ty will start. Just go ahead and post. Let me ask you this, just to get the show started, okay? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. It's Thursday. Sharon, what's up? Joe Wong, what's up, man? Brian, what's going on? Just type, if you think that Ty Simpson will be your starting quarterback, type T for Ty, type K for Keelan Russell, and type A for Austin Mack, all right? And just like Joanne says, don't talk if you haven't hit the like button, 100%. Byron, what's up, man? We're going to leave it on Joanne right here. So the reason I'm here tonight, and look, I'm just feeling good. So, and it's really kind of open mic night, okay? I want to talk about the quarterbacks clearly, but I also want to have some dialogue inside the comment box with you. I'm just honestly, it's kind of a celebration that I'm feeling better. But I also want to have open mic night, okay? So it's your show. Please have the weather radios ready to go for round one and round two. Round one starts tomorrow. Round two starts on Saturday. Okay. Hey, Stephen Hicks says roll tide. He just became a member. How can we get that on the screen? Wow, look at that. Fan Funder 12 months. Look how nice and shiny that looks on the screen. Holy cow. I love that. Let's see if we can just elevate that a little bit more. Wow, I love that. Look at that, Steven. Yo, get your comments on the screen. I'm going to put you up the call-in line number here in a few minutes. All right. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. I don't know what I had, but I was sick. It was terrible. I'm feeling a lot better. Let me know where you're coming from, too. Michael's coming to us from Washington State. That's what's up. That's good. You know, I did a show earlier today, and, you know, most of it was talking about Keelan Russell, right? And the photo that we just saw, we see stuff, we talk about it. We see it, we talk about a five-star freshman. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm excited to see him progress. This is the photo that we were talking about today, and it kind of like took over, and people were like, all you talk about is him. He's the only player on the team. But no, dude, he's a five-star freshman here that's clearly been in the weight room doing his job. Do I think he's going to start at Alabama at some point in time? Hell yeah, dude. Look at him. Look at what he's done on the field, right? I have personally said a million different times that I feel it's going to be Ty Simpson that walks out onto the field against Florida State. And then people were like, you're not talking about blah. So I was like, you know what? I'm feeling better. I'm going to come back. I'm going to talk about Ty. I'm going to talk about Austin. But I'm going to take your calls as well, okay? So when you see the call-in line open, you know what? I'm just going to open up the call-in line. All right? Let's get this zoomed in right. You need to get the chats organized. So just give me whoa, that chat came in hella big. Let's make sure and size these up right. All right, call-in line is open. All right, let's do this. Call in 205-850. And it's really open mic night. If you're exhausted about talking about the quarterback and it's March, then talk about something else. It's all good. I'm here. And let's do it right. All right, so now that we have Joshua's comment lined up appropriately, Josh inside the comment box says this. Should be Ty. We want a possible natty this coming season. Only one starting true freshman to ever win a natty, and that was 85 Holloway. Lawrence started halfway through the season, so he didn't start in the first game. Okay, I like that. Jordan, what's up, man? Let's see what Jordan has to say. Jordan has to say this. Keelan is putting in overtime as we speak. It's going to be interesting after spring break. He's putting crazy. No, I'm telling you. That's why I looked at this photo and I was like, damn. I was like, this stands out to me. Call line is open 205-850-9994. It stood out. All right. Alex Wilder, what? You deleted something, bro. Post it again. It's all good. Byron Walker with the bam, bam. Says Keelan has been working out with the quarterback trainer on spring break. I think most of these guys are. I don't think like, this is something that they do. I mean, most of us are spring break chilling. I didn't go anywhere. But these guys put in, who is killing it? Did you guys see Jeremiah Beeman putting in the work? 315 pounds. Oh, my goodness. What? Yo, we got a super up in here. Look at this super chat. I don't even know how I was doing that. We got a whole bunch of like bells and whistles tonight. Look at this super chat. B. Miller, appreciate you. Thank you for the love and the support. 999 with the super chat. All right, let's see if there's anybody in the phone. Oh, there's two people that are in. 201, let's do it. All right, good evening. You're on the line with Kyle Henderson. Who am I on the line with and where are you calling in from?
Hey, Kyle, it's Adam. I'm calling from New Jersey, actually, this time. How's it going?
Adam, you're up in New Jersey. Are you with, like, Chris from New Jersey? What the hell's going on, man?
Yeah, the thing is this. My mother, who's 83 years old, she fell and broke her femur.
Man.
So I flew up to New Jersey from Georgia to help take care of her during her recovery.
Oh, man.
So she's doing all right.
Okay, tell your mom
But
that Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube is praying for her. And I hope for a speedy recovery. And Adam, I want another call next Thursday with the status update. Is that a deal?
You got it, man.
Cool.
I definitely will. Mom's doing good, and she got the message, so she says thank you.
All right, hell yeah.
So here's the thing about the quarterback situation. I think that Ty Simpson is going to start for a few reasons. I think he has the talent, and I think he has the experience in the program. He may not have the raw talent that Keelan Russell has, but I think that Keelan is just too raw yet. And I think it's going to take him a little time to really, know the playbook, get acclimated to the system. I don't see him starting against Florida State. Now, is it possible that he could take over the job mid-season or later? It's possible, but I do think this is going to be Ty's year, like it was Mac Jones's year in 2020.
Yeah.
Provided, though, that he has a supporting cast. That Ryan Williams and Bernard really show out this year, because we're going to need both a receiving core and a running back group that's going to be able to, have balance and spread the ball out evenly. And we're going to need an offensive line that's improved from last year. But right now what I see is Ty Simpson is going to be the starter. Keelan Russell's working his butt off.
Yeah.
And Austin Mack certainly has talent, but I think it's going to be Ty. But it's going to depend on the other pieces on the offense, whether they can gel together to create, really a cohesive offensive attack. And I think DeBoer, this is his year to finally assume the reins and make this his program. Whereas last year, I think there was some politics involved. I think this year he's got to open up the playbook and be Kellen DeBoer and really let it go. And if he does that, I think we could be very successful.
On with Adam, who's originally calling to us from Georgia. Today he's in New Jersey. Let me ask you this, Adam. How big of an impact do you think that Ryan Grubb is going to have in year one? I've been hyping him up. I think that he is absolutely going to help Alabama's offense and really the program take a big step forward in year two. What about you? What are kind of some initial thoughts about Ryan Grubb and how he's utilized offenses in the past? Because a lot of people are like, well, that's great. He's going to come in for the quarterbacks, but he's not going to utilize the running backs. I kind of disagree with that, but what's your kind of overall assessment about Ryan Grubb?
I think he's going to have a huge impact on the program. I think he's going to facilitate DeBoer's offense.
Yeah.
Last year, DeBoer could not open up his playbook the way he wanted to. And if you look at our offense throughout the year, you could see that. We ran the same types of plays through to the same receivers the majority of the time. There was no balance on offense. There was no distribution on a fairly equal level. And that made it easier to defend us. I think that's going to change this year. I think that our running backs are going to be solid. and I think our receivers, if we can distribute the ball evenly, I think Ty's going to have a great year. I see this possibly like the 2020 team, but again, it's going to have to be an entire team effort. And I think Ty's leadership, I just sense that it's his time, and Ryan Grubb is the perfect guy to do that. But again, DeBoer needs to find – this is, to me, DeBoer's first year.
Yeah.
And DeBoer needs to let it go and be himself and open up that playbook and be the offense we can be. I think Ty's going to make that happen, but we do have two great backups, and I think they may get time if Ty falters.
Yeah, love it, man. Good call, man. Prayers to the mom. And keep us posted next Thursday, man. And roll Tide to you, man.
All right, thanks so much. Roll Tide, Kyle.
All right, man. Take it easy,
care.
bro. Yep. All right, that's Adam actually out in New Jersey tonight. We got a 601. We'll go to Jay in Pensacola in just a second. We got Josh Johnson with this 20 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate all the support, honestly. You guys are what I wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the community support, honestly. I'm not afraid to say it. I am supported by you, the watchers. Every single show, crafted from my heart. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Scott Henderson in with the 199 super chat. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. And we go to Jay in Pensacola. Jay, what's up, man? I appreciate you calling in. I hope you're doing well tonight. What's up, man?
Okay, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling much better. Thanks for all the prayers inside the comment box. I was sick, no doubt about it. I was definitely sick, but the show must go on. So getting better and better, and here we are, man. So Thursday, talking about the quarterback position. I was talking with Adam just now. He has a lot of positive things to say about Ty. So do I, man. Look, I've always believed in Ty Simpson. There's never been a time where I haven't thought that Ty isn't capable to be a quarterback here at Alabama. We just haven't seen him play in meaningful snaps. But what about you, Jay? What's kind of your assessment on Ty or the quarterback position? But, it's your show, man, so come with it.
I do feel like Ty. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, you're good, man. Yep.
Okay. I feel like Ty, he's gonna start. I feel like it's gonna be a breakout season for him. To be honest, I feel like he's gonna. I do feel like your point of view when you say it's a Jalen Miller offense, and I feel like they don't want to lose him. But I mean, if you ask me, I think he could have started a lot of games last year instead of Jalen Miller. I mean, just my opinion. But I do feel like he's ready. I do feel like he's polished. The worst case scenario, we remember the year of Jalen Hurts, how I forget the quarterback name, but he started. And after the second quarter, Jalen Hurts came in. It was his team from that point on.
Yeah.
So I do feel like I said before, I do feel like it's Ty's job to lose. Mm-hmm. But I'm rooting for Ty. I do feel like Ty has the background, he has the pedigree to be a great quarterback. And I feel like he can lead us into a Matt Jones 2020 type season. So my question for you is Grow-Up. I didn't realize that Grow-Up also has experience working with offense. I didn't know he was an offensive player. I'm an O-line player.
Yeah.
So I do feel like his input on the O-line, I feel like he can figure out who's going to be good for attack goals before the season gets started. What's your opinion on the offense? The O-line with Ryan Grubb.
Well, let me help out our friend real quick inside the comment box. Alex, no one's deleting your comments or anything like that. We added like some new elements to the site tonight. But no, man, you're good. So keep posting away, bro. We can all see your comments. All right. My thoughts, Jay, we're on with Jay from Pensacola. Call line is open, 205-850-1994. Just kind of a celebration of talking college football tonight on Thursday. I think when you look to the offense, I am so excited about the offense, to be honest, man. Like, I'm actually even a little bit more optimistic about the offensive line. I don't know. I mean, Wilcom Formby, heard some good things about him. Jackson Lloyd, there was a great article by AL.com's Nick Kelly talking about Jackson Lloyd be compared to some NFL greats from the past that have played at Michigan. We saw Michael Carroll, all those guys in development, and they have time to get better. But if you figure out your offensive line, then the question comes back to, can this quarterback, whoever it's going to be, operate the offense at the highest level? And we'll see how it goes. It's a challenging schedule. There's no denying that. I think that the team is going to be better on both sides of the ball. I really do. I just feel that the schedule is harder for those of you that are like, it's the same schedule. No, it's not. The same teams for the most part, but you play a very challenging road schedule. And Alabama did not play well on the road last year. Now, last year doesn't mean it's this year, but you got what I'm saying. Playing on the road at Georgia, going to be tough. Playing on the road at Auburn, going to be tough. Playing on the road at South Carolina, going to be tough, etc. What else, Jay? You want to hit on something else before I move on?
Yeah, I just got two more things. My first thing is, remember how Caden Proctor first year wasn't as big? You know how he struggled his first year?
Yep.
So do you think this could be a breakout year for Wilkin Formby? Do you feel like he could be it could be his breakout year as well? So my second thing for you, I do feel like this is the Ryan Grubbs offense. This isn't like Kevin Boyle offense because we thought the same thing about Nick Sheridan. We thought he was going to take over plays for Nick Sheridan, but he did not. So I feel like this is Ryan Grubbs offense. I feel like he's going to run the show when it comes to the offense. So that's all I got, Kyle. You have a good night.
Yeah, I'm at. Take it easy. All right, CJ. All right, that was Jay out in Pensacola. Oh, I see Alex, and I think so. I do have a. I did add a robot moderator. So it looks like he's a little bit more aggressive than I wanted him to be. I'll adjust that for tomorrow's show. I see inside the comment box he's saying to Ashton Jones, please refrain from sending long messages. I ain't approved that. So just be patient. We're always doing different things on the show, but I find that hilarious. 205-850. So don't take offense if the robot is mean to tonight, okay? There's a robot with us. All right, 205-850-9994. Call in. Let me know. If you want to talk about something else, by all means. I get it. It's a long season. So it's an AI in there, all right? Lucas says inside the comment box, we gave Milroe so many chances, so we needed to give Ty Simpson this whole year, honestly. He did, man. He gave him a lot of time, right? Okay. While we wait for our next caller, how about these storms? Yo. All right, good, Alex. You're my boy, bro. Don't let the robot get to you, man. Ephraim, what's up, bro? No, man, I'm here. I just feel so much better, bro. Oh God. These storms. Who's in the Southeast? Raise your hand inside the comment box. Get your weather radio. Listen to James Spann. Listen to Ryan Hall, y'all. Right? North Alabama storm chase. And be safe. Because these storms, do you see this? And you know what? My son sent me a model that's very comparative to the year that there was like the massive tornado. But look at this. All right. So be safe. It is round 1 starts tomorrow. Round 2 starts on Saturday. All right. And we'll see everyone for round 3 on Sunday. Okay. We'll see everyone for round 3 on Sunday. On Sunday, that's when we hope that Alabama is playing Auburn again in the SEC title game, right? 205-850-9094 if you want to call in, say what's up, and chat a little Alabama football. It's really like open mic night. I'm just celebration of football. Josh is in the Montgomery area. No, Ashton, for real, dude. The bot's a hater, man. Oh my goodness, look at that. Alex just got booted again. Let me see if I can fix that right now. Someone asked about Jan Miller. I think that from what I understand, like Jan Miller is now at 220 pounds. All right, it's J Sports Card. And when I look to a player like Jan Miller, for whatever reason, let me ask you this inside the comment box. Type Y if you still feel that Jan Miller is underrated. I don't know why. The national media, everybody will be talking about everything else, but we will not talk about Jan Miller enough. And he is so talented. What he brings to the team from last year, even the year before, right? Like, this guy has a lot of experience. So I'm trying to take out my let's see if I can get this guy to stop tripping on us. Okay, I just took off the paragraphs. All right, let's see if that okay. I think I might have kicked him out. Ashton and Alex, go ahead and try to post again. Chance, you're in Florida, right? Don't you guys feel like Jam Miller, for whatever reason, is like still undervalued as a running back? I don't understand that. I've always been hyping him up. I've been a big fan of him for a long time. The great thing about Jam Miller, too, is he catches the football so well out of the backfield. And that's such an underrated quality. I think one of the better running backs that caught the ball out of the backfield in years past for Alabama was Najee Harris. How about Najee Harris going to the Chargers, right? Hey, another super chat in from Jackson Johnson. That's what's up, man. Yeah. Storms are terrible. The storms down here, we've talked about that. Round 1 tomorrow. And then you saw Mac Jones, right? Mac Jones coming out to the Niners. Love it. Love to see it. Army says this inside the comment box, and this could be right too. And look, because I asked a question, it got a lot of feedback on social media. And I said that I said that, is Alabama still feared or respected? Like they were just 2 years ago under Coach Saban. And a lot of people kind of went back and forth. I think it makes people uncomfortable to talk about that sort of stuff because it happens so quickly. But I think teams feel that they can go toe-to-toe with Alabama for a couple different reasons. Number one, I think that the teams see that Alabama lost 4 games, so it's like somebody who's wounded. You feel that you can go after them. That might not be the case with this team because everybody's returning, right? Especially on the defensive side. I feel they think that they can get the best of Coach Kalen DeBoer because he's not ready to coach at this level. Well, this will be an opportunity for Coach Kalen DeBoer to show them wrong, right? Hey, Cal Bass, what's up, man? Appreciate you becoming a level 1 fan funder. That's what's up. And it won't take long for Alabama to, climb and kind of pump their chest again, and they have games to do it in. I mean, they've beaten Georgia the last 9 out of 10 times. I would say they're going to be the underdog once again against Georgia. Georgia probably have the upper hand, but Alabama has found ways to beat Georgia. Kalen DeBoer beat Kirby Smart in their first meeting. Kalen DeBoer has been it's weird. If you look to his history as a head football coach, he loses kind of these strange games, but he wins high-profile games, right? Cal Bass, what's up, man? I feel like this is Josh Pate. Brooksville. I don't know what that means, but Josh Pate is an absolute monster, man. He's the best in the business, 100%. Armored 3275 fires back. That's why I feel that if Ty stumbles, then pull him out and get Keelan. DeBoer will be under pressure to make the playoffs. Yeah, exactly. Like, he can't mess up. Not to say he was messing around with the first year, but I think he will be quick to play Keelan Russell sooner than later, right? And I think that, who knows? I mean, nobody's talking about Austin Mack either. And Ryan Grubb brought him in. Oh. Do we have any Austin Mack fans up in here? It'd be interesting to see, what Vegas thinks about who's going to be the quarterback here at Bama. Christian comes back and says, no, I don't think they are feared or respected like Alabama teams in the past. Bama has a lot to prove this coming season, 100%. Yeah, I think so too, man. I know. It's I see it all the time. I always get so many comments in the comment section. Bunch of haters. Oh my God, it's hilarious. It's funny because people say clearly, you guys are out there. They say like the meanest. Can I cuss on the Tonight Show? Because on the morning show, there's like kids. So I've had like parents reach out to me. Like, Saban, he said a couple like swear words. I try to be myself, and sometimes I like to say shit, other words. I don't drop F-bombs. But people talk a lot of what on social media. And you know what? It really doesn't bother me at all. Like I'm 41, dude. Like the stuff that I've already been through in my life, like, no, like that doesn't get to me at all. It's funny. It's more funny than anything. And trust me, if I wanted to cook you, I could. Alex is like the hating on Batman, like the robot monitor. Hated, dude. You know what? The robot monitor was going one-on-one with Alex. Dude, that was man coverage, bro. He was like after you. Chance, what's up, bro? Chance says, I don't think that Keelan is overhyped at all. I don't either, bro. I think he's going to come in. He's going to do his thing. Ooh, I like this. That'd be cool. Up in Nashville to go see Travis Hunter play. No, dude, I'm 41 projects. Yeah, bro. I got the cane right here. The cane's right here. Right? I have to use those things to put on my shoes. Let's see what Cal has to say. Street. Yeah. Oh, man, the message got deleted, but I was able to get it up on the screen fast. Also, we act like DeBoer hasn't beaten Dan Lanning and Sark. Also, Kirby and Kelly. We want to pretend we didn't lose your generational head coach, a DC, a OC, and 50 players in the portal. Yeah, 100%. That was, coming in, losing all those weapons, man. When we look back and when we have the documentary about, well, I guess we do kind of have a documentary, right? The Tide That Binds. I've liked that documentary. But what they went through, and this is the thing that I kind of keep going back on, is where Alabama is right now compared to last year. You have a better quarterback situation, right? You have a better offensive coordinator position. My goodness, you're completely set in the secondary. Kane Womack's back. You have a ton more stability. Dude, I don't know why it was so after poor Alex. It's still on here. Let me see if I can get it off once and for all. You're not going to mess with my community. Give me a second so I can multitask. The call line's open too. Been kind of quiet. Oh, we have a call. Let's take it. 256. Hey, you're on the line with Kyle Henderson. Who am I on the line with and where are you calling in from?
Ben McFraw's calling in from Huntsville.
Hey, what's up, man? I appreciate you calling in, man. It's been a little bit since we talked, man. Welcome on in, man. Come with it.
I don't know what to talk about, so you think you can ask me a question and we can just go from there?
Yeah. So right now, it's easy to talk about the quarterback position. And you could say this, that, but let me ask you something, because I know that you're really dialed in to Alabama football. And one of the higher reaching questions that I was asking is like, do you feel that people view Alabama differently just even 1 year after Coach Kalen DeBoer has been here? And what could change that? What would kind of put that fear back into opponents' minds when they step out on the field facing Alabama?
Well, honestly, I feel like, not a lot of coaches will say this, but I feel like deep down they've lost respect for Bama. And when I say that, they don't fear Bama like they used to because they don't see Coach Saban running up that tunnel. So what Bama has to do to reinforce that, they got to stop talking because Bama players talk too much this year. They need to stop talking with their mouths. They need to talk with their pads and talk with their helmets. And then also they got to be locked in because we should not be losing to Vanderbilt, Oklahoma, and Michigan, all unranked teams who we should all smoke. Just being locked in, playing for 60 minutes. We don't got to do it just like Saban, because that's not Coach DeBoer. But, just staying locked in and, just blocking out all the other noises, It's just all about locking in. And, even Deontay Lawson said, our practices weren't that intense as they were with Coach Saban. So maybe the coaches need to bring some heat, which they do. Because Coach DeBoer, I love him, but, he's just, buddy. He ain't really, a coach, really, So I just want – but, hey, it's year one. And when you think about it, all the great coaches, their first year, they played horrible – or coached horrible. Like Nick Saban, he barely had a winning record. Same with Kirby Smart. Same with Josh Heupel. Same with Sark had a losing season. And now they're all top coaches. So, and DeBoer won almost 10 games his first year. And all those losses were pretty close, other than Oklahoma. So, it's just about finishing, honestly. And I feel way more comfortable about Alabama now than I did last year. Because last year, we had all these new guys, but they weren't really experienced. But now defense is going to be elite this year. I say we have the best defense going into next season. And then offense, I feel like Coach DeBoer is in a system of his own, and I feel like that's just going to lead us to success.
See, and this is the thing, Whopper, which is one of my favorite. Whopper. By the way, I do like Whoppers. Inside the comment box, he says this: if Ty Simpson can't beat Jalen Milroe or couldn't beat him out this past season, then he sucks. That's what people think, and then there's this other theory that's well, Coach Kalen DeBoer couldn't sit Milroe for this or whatever. That's what makes it so confusing looking at the quarterback position this coming season, right? Let me ask you, do you think just because Ty Simpson didn't play, that means that he sucks or he couldn't beat out Jalen Milroe? What's your take there?
I don't think he don't suck because you can't suck and be at Alabama unless your name's Jalen Milroe. So, I love Milroe, but he just ain't a quarterback. He's a running back. So, I just think, hey, some players can, like Ryan Williams, you can put him in there straight as a freshman. He can go ball out. Some players need a couple years. And if it takes a couple years to develop them and if it takes time for them to be the best player they can be, so be it, All
right, man. Well, I appreciate you chiming in tonight, man. Call again next time. Always good to rap with you, bro.
All right, I'll see you. Roll Tide.
All right, man. Take it easy. Roll Tide to you. Remember that one time that somebody called in and you could hear the fire. You could tell that his smoke alarm needed his batteries to be changed. Was anybody here for that? Remember that? And I told him to go check the batteries because there was some weird feedback on that last call. Oh, my goodness. You guys should be good inside the comment box now. I know, and that's the other thing, too. Sports Cards brings it up. I bring it up, too. People need to remember the story of Mac Jones, the quarterback that nobody wanted to start. It'd be fun. I need to go back. I'm going to go back and see if I said anything in my receipts. Start Bryce Young, the guy with no experience. Don't start Mac Jones. I'm sure I probably did. I don't know. This was the new I'll be on here for a little bit more, so if you want to call in. J-Bake is asking about I was going over it. Did you guys see my morning segment when I was going over this stuff? J-Bake wants to know my thoughts on Mac Jones going to the 49ers. I love it. That's the team that he should have went on in the beginning. I mean, I'm glad to see that he's there. I'm glad to see the 49ers finally got somebody from Alabama. They need more. I love Mac Jones. I think he still has a ceiling to him. He's going to be behind Brock Purdy. But one thing I can promise you is when you play for the 49ers, you're going to get hurt and you're going to play, right? Reserves are going to play for the 49ers. All right. I showed this earlier today. And I asked, like, who's your fourth wide receiver? Now, in this particular set that Alabama ran this last year, and I was talking, my whole thing this morning, I spent a little bit of time talking about Ryan Williams and some of the top plays that he had from this last season. I got in a wormhole because I was looking at NCAA football, the cover. But in this particular set, you have Ryan Williams down here, you have Jeremy Bernard, and then you have Kendrick Law, right? Like, how do you utilize these guys? I want these guys to be catching more passes underneath. Like, for example, when Alabama ran this particular play, it was like an 8-yard and sit for Ryan Williams, and then he took off. I want to see more of that. Do I think he could take Purdy's job? No, I don't. I mean, yo, Purdy's good, bro. Like, Purdy is a great quarterback. The problem with the 49ers is they don't stay healthy. None of those guys are healthy. I'm not mad about Debo going to Washington. I think that Debo has kind of hit his max. Now, they could figure out something for him with Washington, but he wasn't playing elite level football. I'm not mad about that. Brandon Ayuk hurt. Christian McCaffrey hurt. Greg Jennings hurt. I mean, yeah, I do think Brock Purdy's that good, bro. Yeah, I do. NFC West cakewalk. We'll see. It's good to see we have some NFL fans. All right, we got a call in here coming from the 205. Hey, you're on the line with Kyle Henderson. Who am I on the line with and where are you calling in from?
Hey, Kyle, how you doing? It's Evan from Birmingham.
What's up, Evan? I appreciate you calling in, man.
Man, hey, let's get a roll tide, my man.
Roll Tide. Yo, I love opening up the shows with that. I don't even know how I started doing that. And then some hater inside the comment box was like, you're like, why do you do that every show? I was like, because it's a show about Alabama football. Plus, it kind of like, it's uplifting.
Oh, man, yeah. Shout out to the haters, man. Hey, it's still roll tide. Let all naysayers know, throw them L's up, man. Stop playing with us, man.
You know what? It's funny. I don't know if you caught my morning show, but Bama hater, he's a Miami football fan. Who saw this morning? And he came on. I didn't even know I was going to do this, but he asked me to go over Miami's football schedule. Actually, and so I brought up the schedule on the screen and stuff like that, and we started going through it. And I had Miami going like 0-9 and like 2 ties, and he was so pissed off. So it was just hilarious to see. But anyways, Evan, we got you from Birmingham. Before the storms come in, man, please be safe tomorrow. And what's on your mind, man? Come with it.
Oh, man, well, first of all, let me tell you that I'm watching you on live right now, and I'm listening to myself through my TV, watching you, and it's crazy, dog. That really is crazy, but this is cool, man.
Yeah.
No, I've really just been having it on my mind, man. Our team, man, we've had so many comments about the quarterback room and the defense. Let me tell you, man, I really love, what we have as far as being in the room. We got Ty, we got Russell, we got Austin Mack. My first thoughts, man, is that, okay, give Ty a chance, man. You know what I mean? We need to just give this dude a chance, okay? Now, Keelan Russell, let's be honest, man. I believe the guy's a good guy, and I've watched his tape. And don't get me wrong, the dude is bad. But I feel like trying to put him in right now, and trying to start him as a freshman, man, listen, man, let this man get adjusted. Yeah. Let him, get some time. Just get a man some time. Now, Ty is somebody I'm excited about. And, yes, I saw the comment, about the whole Mac Jones thing. Yeah, I believe Ty is a sleeper. I really believe he's going to get in and really set it off. You know what I mean? But I want to take over everything. And the defense. Man, I really believe we're going to have a nasty defense, man.
Yeah.
I mean, can you picture this, Kyle? Can you picture – let me see. What's his name? Tim Keenan.
Yep.
can you picture LT Overton at Bandit? Overton, excuse me.
Yep.
The guy next to Tim Keenan. Do we have James Smith back? Okay, we got James Smith.
James Smith is he's limited right now, but he'll be back. But another guy I'm sure you're going to talk about is Jeremiah Beeman. I'm sure everybody's been seeing him. Now at 315 pounds, he's
stand up.
Right. So you have think about that too. Is you had Tim Keenan and Jeremiah Beeman, right? James Smith, LT Overton, like you were talking about. Quay Rusaw, you have Jameer Latham coming back. You have Deontay Lawson. You have Nakai Hill Green that you just got from Colorado. You have Justin Jefferson. You have Cam Calhoun in from Utah. You have Damani Jackson coming back. You have Xavier Brown. You have Keon Sabb, and you have Bray Hubbard. I mean,
come on with it. Now, that's exactly what I'm talking about, man. We loaded, dog.
Yeah.
We're going to be all right at defense.
100%, yeah. No, it's good. And think about this, too, Evan. The confidence that we have in defense right now, compare that to how we felt about the defense last year at this exact point in time. We had no idea. We had no idea who Kane Womack was. We had no idea what the swarm defense was. You know what? Last year's team, on the defensive side, they ended the year playing better. Last year's team ended the year with a lot of turnovers. I think we want to see more pass rush this year. LT Overton has already been vocal about that. He understands that he wants to get to the quarterback. And I think, like we've talked about before, Kane Womack, the approval rating for him, like, let me ask you this, Evan, what's your approval rating on a scale of 1 to 10 for Kane Womack?
Well, he's definitely, he's definitely a bright coach. I love the fact that we got a head coach as a defensive coordinator. On the scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna sit him probably about an 8.3.
Yeah. See?
And only because I haven't seen much of this guy. But I like what I see him, what he's been doing as far as the defense. Yep. I think some of the blitzes can be timed up a little bit better, but I love it, man. It's getting back to – I don't know if you agree with this, Kyle, but the way I see it, I think we're getting back to that 2016 defense. When we had Tim Williams, you had Jonathan Allen, you had Deron Payne, you know what I'm saying? You had 2 shutdown corners, you had awesome safeties, and I really think that's what it's getting back to. So I agree. Matter of fact, I give Womack an 8.5. Now, this year will really prove if I see that other 1.5% that I believe that he could earn. But you know what? Hey, I think he's earned his money.
Hey, okay, before you go, Evan, let me ask you one more thing. Did you ever go see Tim Keenan play at Ramsey?
Sadly, I didn't, and I couldn't go see Jeremiah Beeman either, because, with my job or whatever, but that's later for that. But what I watched on tape, if you get both of these guys on the field at the same time, I just hope you got some good guards and tackles for your quarterback, and that's going to suck.
Yeah. All right, man. Hey, Evan, I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for calling, man. Please be safe tomorrow with those storms, man.
Thank you, man. Same to you. I'm still tuned in.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro. All right, we go back to 813. Let's get it popping. Hey, thanks for calling tonight. You're on the line with Kyle Henderson. Who am I on the line with, and where are you calling in from?
Come on, Kyle. The 813 is
dude.
Case,
so there's a couple numbers that I feel comfortable with. The 813 is growing on me, but we haven't been having like regular call-in shows, so I'm a little bit soft on the reception. But I figured it was you, man. So we got Case calling in from Tampa. We got Smoke in with the super chat. What's up, man? I appreciate you calling in. Come with it, bro.
Hey, I'm sorry I missed some of the live shows, man. It's with the off season and my job, it's been crazy. But like I said, man, I've been watching all the live streams that get posted up after, and it's been great content and it's been great coverage the entire. I think honestly, out of all the, like you said all the time, if you don't like the show, there's a million other shows out there that cover Alabama football.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say it and I mean it. Kyle, you have the best coverage for Alabama football on YouTube on any platform.
Oh, thanks, bro.
And that's the truth.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Look, there, like I always say, like there's so many great content creators in this space. I really just focus on my own lane, and every show is right from my heart. I've been doing this for a long time. This is actually my 20th probably like my 21st year in the YouTube space. You could go look me up. I had videos like 20 years ago on YouTube, which is crazy. At that time, I was talking high school football. But it's just amazing to see how all the content creators have gravitated. And now, because you used to have to, like subscribe to these recruiting sites. And now I think like there's so many things that are on YouTube. It's really been amazing to see how companies and content creators have evolved. I love it. I love to see it. And I love to see those guys shining and doing their thing. But anyways, man, when you talk about Alabama football, spring storylines or whatever's on your mind, man, what's kind of like making your ears perk up or some things you have questions about?
Man, I still think we've got a lot to see. I think with the way the portal works now and the way that the spring game is going to go, because everybody says tampering, but it's not even tampering anymore, because it's just like you see someone pop up on the radar, they pay, they try to get them over here. I think every school, I'm thinking of the portal master, Lane Kiffin. He's looking at every team in the nation right now to see who can get Ole Miss, man.
Yeah.
And there's so much depth at Alabama that they're not looking at the first and second stringers. They're looking at the third and fourth stringers and below.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's really hard right now because everything is kind of close knit. Alabama only releases certain footage and certain pictures. So what we see is what we get right now, and everything is looking really good. I still think Ty is going to be our starter. We've said it a million times, and we'll say it a million times over. When we had Bryce, nobody wanted Mac Jones to be the starter. And say what you will about Mac in the NFL, but nobody wanted Mac, and he gave us our 2020 season and played phenomenal. I mean, some of the best college football stats for a quarterback. He played outstanding. I know we had outstanding wide receivers, but for a quarterback that's not a scrambler, he played great. The catch to interception ratio was outstanding too. But it's the same situation I think we're in when we have Ty and we have Keelan. I think as long as Keelan can stay and have the mentality, the standard of next guy up and uses. Look at Ty. He has been here for 3 years, and he showed that he's committed, and I think he's earned it. Of course, we've seen it. It said that it's going to be a battle, and the best player deserves to play. The best player, it's that simple. Best player deserves to play, but I think Ty is going to be our starter. I'm curious to see. I'm excited for our defense. We have so many returning players for defense. I think it's kind of crazy if you look at the beginning of last season where I think we all wanted to fire Kane Womack collectively. Seriously, there was after the Vanderbilt game, Alabama fans had pitchforks out.
Yeah.
But at the end of the season, that was our best statistical defense in the last 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first year under his kind of swarm defense. So I think we've got a whole lot of guys coming back that have played under it for a year. We've got a lot of guys coming back. Pause. We got a lot of guys coming back.
Yeah.
And they're going to be under that system. And the only other thing I want to touch on, and I'm sure you said it a little bit, is the story of Jalen Hale. His comeback, I think, is going to shock a lot of people. He's an explosive wide receiver. And I think he's really shifty. He can get extremely vertical catches. I really, really hope he's 100% by the beginning of the season. I'm excited to see what Jalen Hale is going to do.
Yeah, I love it, man. It's always good to hear from you, bro. I appreciate the continued support. Case, you pray for us, man, out in because you went through your own storms, and we're glad that you guys were okay. And looks like Alabama's up next, so keep the state of Alabama.
Thoughts and prayers to you guys. We've had our fair share. You know how Florida is, man.
For sure, 100%.
2 months, 6 months, we get smacked by 2 or 3 of them at a time.
Yep.
So, but my prayers are up for you guys. If you guys are at a local center where you need power, go to a shelter because you have no idea how long power will be out.
Yep.
Stay away from down lines. Don't try to tie any lines up. You have no idea what's hot and what's not.
Yep.
And just just stay safe. Just stay safe. Make sure you have plenty of water.
Appreciate it, bro. Thanks for the call, man, and thanks for the heads up, man. We'll catch up with you next time, man.
Hey, God bless. Roll Tide.
All right, man. Take it easy. All right, Roll Tide to you, man. That was my good buddy Case out in Tampa. Remember, I mean, he works, in the power. I think he works for like Florida Power Company or something like that. And with Tampa going through everything, those are some big storms that they went through. And I'm sure, tomorrow we think about, well, the storm might not impact you directly. It's going to impact people, right? Regardless, there's going to be people in Alabama tomorrow and Saturday that are impacted. This is fact, and that's sad to think about. To be honest, I don't like to think about that. That like people's lives are going to be impacted. That's how significant the storms are going to be. Jordan Bradley, I like this comment, man. This is good. Okay, stop comparing Ty to Mac Jones. We literally had Steve Sarkisian. This is good. Steve Sarkisian, man, because you had Steve Sarkisian here in 2019 and 2020. And Steve Sarkisian was the best offensive coordinator here. I think he was better than – is it safe to say that he was better than Lane Kiffin? I think so, right? And you caught him at a really good point in his career. I mean, Saban bringing Steve Sarkisian was fantastic. And that was an amazing year for Alabama football. Unfortunately, that was the COVID year, so you couldn't see a lot of guys playing. I think Mac Jones was the right guy at the right time. A lot of this is timing. He worked well with Steve Sarkisian. He worked well with that incredible team. It's fun to think about it. Case, I love that, man. Roll, you know what it is. Guys, be safe tomorrow. All right. Let's see what else we got inside the comment box. Michael Roden, what's up, man? Michael Roden says he's already forgotten Steve Murrow's name. Come on. Jordan says Stephen Lane. I'm going to go with Steve Sarkisian. I'm sorry. Should we go? Let's do this. Who is the better offensive coordinator? Steve Sarkisian or Lane Kiffin when they were here at Bama? Or we could do who's the better like offensive mind. I don't know. Sometimes I need the music on. Ty, period, inside the comment box says, did y'all not see Ryan Grubb's offense at Washington? I like that, man. And just like I was demonstrating on the screen, let's go to this little box over here. Some of these plays that Ryan Williams made were crazy. See, what I want to see more with this team this year are like these underneath routes. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with these all of a sudden. Hey, B. Cumble, what's up, man? I appreciate you being here. But like, get Ryan Williams in this area, get him underneath, let your bigger guys do the work on the outside. Isaiah Horton, Jeremy Bernard. In this particular situation, they had a tight end up here, which is Josh Cuevas. But you can mix and match, and you have a lot of these guys who have so much speed. I just don't know how they're going to get so many of these guys onto the field at the same time. I don't. Kay says Sark was more successful, but Lane was more creative. Ooh, I like that. Sark, Lane always caused drama. Christian Hughes says Lane was good, but I have to go with Sark. Yeah. All right, fam. Well, that's the evening show. I hope you guys had a good show. I'm just grateful for you guys being here, for the interaction that we have, for the super chats clearly, for you guys becoming fan funders of Bama Football on YouTube, only $2.99. But just being here, chatting, talking, interacting. I love it. Love to see it. Be safe tomorrow and Saturday. You got SEC basketball taking place. Alabama play on. See that updated. I don't think I have an updated tournament bracket. Alabama play tomorrow. Well, let's see if that Kentucky game is going on right now. I didn't even check it. Let's see. It should be going on. Kentucky basketball. So that game should be. Has it not started yet? Kentucky and Oklahoma. I guess it hasn't started yet. So Alabama will play the winner of Kentucky and Oklahoma tomorrow at 8:30 Central Time up in Nashville. Yeah, it was a fun show. I had a good time too. 8:30. Yeah, I mean, doesn't that say 8:30 Eastern Time? I guess I haven't started. Hey, Chance, what's up, man? Sorry, Jalen Hill, Hollywood, Horton, Bernard are going to be something. Oh man, yeah, the wide receivers are crazy. That's why I just don't understand like who the top like even four, or how are you going to get Jalen Mbakwe on the field? Yeah, I know you guys like the evening shows. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Yeah. Yeah, prayers up to Adam's mom up in New Jersey. Keep us posted. We'll get an update next Thursday. Oh, you still got that Missouri and Mississippi State game still taking place. Copy that. All right, round one with the Storms start tomorrow. Stay prepared. Ryan Hall, James Spann, North Alabama Storm Chase. Be safe. Be good people. I love you. Say your prayers. Good night. Coming to you from beautiful Tuscaloosa, Alabama on this fine Thursday, March 13th in the evening time. Kyle Anderson, a Bama